Hello everyone. I'm so glad you could join me today as we take a closer look at what's happening above us. Whether you're a weather enthusiast or just someone trying to plan your week, understanding the skies is something that connects us all. It's your favorite weather guy. And today we need to talk about what's happening in the skies. The weather isn't just a backdrop to our lives, it shapes our routines, our plans, and even our moods. Especially in winter, the sky can change in an instant, and those changes can have a big impact. Winter weather is more than just a wardrobe change. It can disrupt our daily lives, from commutes to keeping our homes safe. Think about it. A sudden snowstorm can turn a simple drive into a real challenge. And icy sidewalks mean we all need to be extra careful. Even a light dusting of snow can mean school delays, power outages, or changes to our daily routines. That's why it's so important to stay ahead of the weather. Taking small steps, like salting your steps, checking your car, or helping a neighbor, can make a big difference when winter weather hits. When a winter storm forms, our job as meteorologists is to give you the most accurate, up-to-the-minute information so you can be prepared. We're constantly monitoring radar, satellite images, and temperature trends to spot changes before they happen. Our goal is to keep you informed so you can make the best decisions for yourself and your family. Here in Chattanooga, winter is unpredictable, sometimes mild, sometimes intense. One day you might wake up to sunshine and blue skies, and the next you're facing a blanket of snow or a sheet of ice. That's what makes our region so unique, but also why it's so important to pay attention to the forecast. This weekend, we're bracing for a significant winter storm bringing rain, snow, sleet, and freezing rain. Each type of precipitation brings its own challenges. Rain can quickly freeze, sleet can make roads slick, and heavy snow can weigh down trees and power lines. It's a complex system, and we're here to help you navigate it. Knowing what to expect and when is the first step to being ready. That's why we encourage everyone to check reliable sources, use weather apps, and stay tuned to local updates. Communication is key. Talk to your family, your neighbors, and make sure everyone knows the plan. We'll break down the forecast day by day, starting with changes as early as Wednesday. From the first flurries to the last icy patch, we'll walk you through what to expect, so you're never caught off guard. We'll look at temperatures, timing, and what it all means for you. Will the roads be safe for your morning commute? Should you plan for school closures or delays? We'll answer all those questions and more, so you can plan ahead with confidence. Weather is always changing, but by staying informed and prepared, we can face this storm together. It's about looking out for each other, helping a neighbor shovel, sharing updates, or just checking in to make sure everyone's okay. Let's get you up to speed on what's happening in your neighborhood. Every street, every block can experience weather a little differently, so we'll zoom in on the details that matter most to you. Being prepared isn't just about having a plan, it's about peace of mind. When you know you've got supplies, a safe place to stay, and a way to stay informed, you can face whatever comes with confidence. So let's dive into the details and make sure you're ready for whatever comes. Together, we'll watch the skies, stay safe, and weather this winter storm as a community. Let's start with Wednesday, January 21st, a day of two halves. The morning will be frigid, with temperatures in the teens and low 20s, so bundle up. But by afternoon, a southerly wind will push temperatures into the 50s, a big jump from the morning chill. Clouds will build throughout the day, hinting at the approaching storm system. By evening, after 7 p.m., scattered light rain showers will begin, marking the start of a wet pattern. Rain will continue off and on overnight, leaving the ground damp for Thursday. Wednesday is your window to enjoy milder weather and make final storm preparations. Increasing clouds and evening rain are the first signs that things are about to get complicated. Double-check your storm supplies while you can. Thursday, January 22nd brings another mild afternoon in the 50s, but the sky will be mostly cloudy. Expect spotty, light showers, more of a nuisance than a washout. The atmosphere is priming itself for the main event arriving Friday. Thursday is a day of transition. Not bad, not perfect, but a waiting game. Meteorologists will be watching models closely to refine the weekend forecast. It's a good day to run last-minute errands and make sure your home is ready for colder weather and possible power outages. The quiet of Thursday is your best chance to prepare. Once Friday evening arrives, the storm begins in earnest. Friday, January 23rd, is when everything changes. The day starts calm, but by evening, the winter storm moves into Chattanooga. It begins as rain, since surface temperatures will still be above freezing. Expect moderate to heavy rain during the Friday evening commute. Just the start of a complex event. The critical moment comes Friday night as colder air filters in, changing rain to a wintry mix. The timing of this transition is key. If cold air arrives faster, ice and snow come sooner. By late Friday night, many areas will see sleet or freezing rain, making travel hazardous. Bridges and overpasses will freeze first, but all surfaces can become icy as temperatures drop. Friday night marks the start of the storm's most significant impacts. Make sure you're safely at home before the transition begins. You'll hear the term wintry mix a lot this weekend, and it's important to know it's not just about snow. When meteorologists talk about a wintry mix, they're describing a complicated blend of precipitation that can make winter storms unpredictable and even more hazardous. A wintry mix means you could see rain, freezing rain, sleet, and snow, sometimes all in a single afternoon. These different types of precipitation can fall one after another, or even at the same time, making for a messy and challenging day outside. What actually falls from the sky depends on the temperature profile from the clouds all the way down to the ground. The atmosphere acts like a layered cake, with each layer's temperature deciding what kind of precipitation you'll get. If it's below freezing from the clouds to the ground, snowflakes stay frozen and reach us as snow, blanketing everything in white. But if there's a warm layer of air higher up, snowflakes can melt into raindrops as they fall. If those raindrops then pass through a shallow cold layer near the ground, they can refreeze into sleet, tiny, icy pellets. Or, if the cold layer is too thin, the rain freezes on contact, creating freezing rain. Sleet bounces when it hits the ground, making roads and sidewalks slick and hazardous. Freezing rain, on the other hand, coats everything in a dangerous, nearly invisible glaze of ice that's especially treacherous for drivers and pedestrians. Freezing rain is particularly hazardous because it can weigh down tree branches and power lines, sometimes causing them to snap and leading to widespread power outages and damage. During the storm, you might experience all these types of precipitation: rain, sleet, snow, and freezing rain, sometimes within just a few hours. The weather can change rapidly, so it's important to stay alert. Just a few degrees of difference in temperature can completely change what falls from the sky, turning a snowy day into an icy mess. That's why it's so important to be prepared for anything when a wintry mix is in the forecast. Slick roads, power outages, and heavy wet snow are all possible with a wintry mix. Make sure you have supplies, drive carefully, and keep an eye on the latest weather updates to stay safe during this unpredictable winter weather. Saturday, January 24th, is the heart of the storm. Expect several rounds of mixed precipitation: snow, sleet, freezing rain, and even cold rain. The type of precipitation will change hour by hour as warm and cold air battle overhead. Travel will be extremely difficult or impossible at times. Stay off the roads. Ice and snow accumulations are the biggest concerns, with even a thin glaze making surfaces treacherous. Heavy wet snow and ice can weigh down trees and power lines, increasing the risk of outages. Temperatures will hover near freezing, making every degree count. We'll be monitoring surface temperatures closely all day. Saturday is a day to stay inside, stay warm, and stay safe. Watch the winter weather unfold from the comfort of your home. Sunday, January 25th, brings the storm's final act. The wintry mix will persist through the morning, adding to Saturday's accumulations. Travel remains hazardous, and the risk of power outages may increase as ice and snow build up. By afternoon, the storm will slowly pull away, and precipitation will taper off. Clouds and cold temperatures will linger, but the worst will be over. Even after the snow stops, roads and sidewalks will stay slick with little melting expected. Cleanup will take time, and travel challenges could extend into Monday. Sunday is a day to remain cautious, especially in the morning. Once the storm clears, begin cleanup safely. Watch for slippery surfaces and falling branches. The storm may leave, but its effects will linger. Let's talk about the science behind forecasting a storm like this. Meteorologists use powerful models, but even small changes in the storm's track can make a big difference. If the low-pressure system shifts north, Chattanooga could see more freezing rain or cold rain instead of snow. This would change the main hazards from snow to ice and increase the risk of power outages. Forecasting the exact temperature profile is challenging, so conditions can vary even within the same county. That's why we stress being ready for a variety of conditions. we're confident a significant storm is coming, but the details may change as new data arrives. We'll keep you updated with the latest information right up to and through the event. Stay informed and be ready to adjust your plans. Now, let's talk about how to stay safe when winter weather hits. Whether you're a seasoned local or new to the area, it's important to be prepared for what's coming. Winter storms can be unpredictable, and taking a few simple steps now can make a big difference for you and your loved ones. The number one rule: stay off the roads once the wintry mix begins Friday night through Sunday. Even if you feel confident driving in snow, icy patches and low visibility can catch anyone off guard. Emergency crews need clear roads to respond quickly, so staying home helps everyone. Ice, sleet, and snow will make driving dangerous. Stay home if you can. If you absolutely must travel, let someone know your route and expected arrival time, and keep an emergency kit in your car. But the safest choice is to avoid travel altogether until conditions improve. Prepare an emergency kit with flashlights, batteries, a phone charger, blankets, and a first aid kit. Don't forget extra medications, important documents, and any special items for infants, seniors, or pets. Having these supplies ready means you won't have to scramble if the power goes out or roads are blocked. Be ready for power outages. Have extra layers and a safe heating source. Gather warm clothes, sleeping bags, and extra blankets to keep everyone comfortable. If you have a fireplace or wood stove, make sure you have dry firewood on hand. Use candles and lanterns safely, and keep them away from anything flammable. Never use generators or grills indoors due to carbon monoxide risk. Always operate them outside, far from windows and doors, to keep your home safe from this invisible, deadly gas. Make sure your carbon monoxide detectors are working and have fresh batteries. Stock up on food and water for at least 3 days. Choose non-perishables. Canned goods, granola bars, and bottled water are great options. Remember to include food for your pets, and avoid items that need refrigeration or lots of preparation. Check on neighbors, especially the elderly, and don't forget your pets. A quick call or visit can make a big difference for someone who might need help. Bring pets indoors, and make sure they have a warm, safe place to stay. Stay informed with local news, radio, or a battery-powered weather radio. Power and internet can go out, so having a backup way to get updates is essential. Listen for emergency alerts and follow instructions from local officials. Weather conditions can change quickly, so follow updates and official advice. Don't assume the worst is over just because the snow stops. Ice and wind can still cause problems. Stay alert and be ready to adjust your plans as needed. By preparing and looking out for each other, we'll get through this storm safely. Stay warm, Chattanooga, and remember, a little planning now can make all the difference when the storm arrives.